Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Very excited for today's beer. It's Firestone Walker's Sticky Monkey, a beer I quite like. I love quads. It was one of the first styles that I actually really fell in love with when I was getting into craft beer. And this is also aged in bourbon barrels. So they take a quad, they brew it pretty traditionally. They have the candied sugar and everything, and then they age it for over a year in bourbon barrels. They produce a decent amount. I like these from Firestone Walker. You have a story on the back. You have some information about the vintage. They made 7,300 cases of this, for example. It has the IBUs at 31, 27 Plato. Oh, that's for the okay. Never mind. That's for the OG. Has the yeast, everything. Anyway, 11.4% ABV. They call it a Central Coast Quad. I don't know what kind of bourbon barrels, but yeah, over a year in bourbon barrels. I didn't look up what past vintages were in terms of ABV. Maybe I should have. Dark brown color, kind of like a dark cola, because you can see some like red through the sides where some of that light's coming in. Um, hmm, Definitely over khaki head. It's like a dark khaki head. This has everything from very compact bubbles to medium. Um, about half of them are yeah, about half the top part is like bigger bubbles, and then the other half of these super compact ones. Definitely looks like a quad. I like quads, and it's kind of true to style, about 10% ABV. So maybe fairly wet barrels that they got over 11% ABV. Maybe the quad that they brew is a little higher. I don't know. What I do know is I want to smell this. It's interesting. The first thing I smell, it's like very obvious quad. It has something like that dried fruit, like raisins and plums, right? Or prunes, I should say. Um, you have that candied sugar element, that burnt caramel kind of a thing. And then, so it's almost like a taste. And then it's followed by the bourbon. So you get some coconut, you get the barrel itself, you get some bourbon, maybe some vanilla. I do get some vanilla in there. I get a hair more coconut than the vanilla though. On the back, it says notes of toasted oak, coconut, leather, and cigar tobacco. I don't know if I get, not that I'm a smoker, but I don't really get tobacco. I could see some leather in there. There's almost, it's not, it's bordering super light smoky, which I could see like that leathering kind of a thing. So I could see that. Smells great. Cheers. I'm just saying it's no surprise based on the aroma and the box, what they're saying. That toasted coconut is strong and it is awesome in this beer. Wow. In terms of the base beer, the quad, like what's coming through, because this can be, a relatively sweet style or a relatively dry style, especially that, you get a kind of higher ABV, usually gets sweeter, has the candied sugar as well. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, wow, it's good. Split for a second, I get nothing, and then everything just floodgates open. Um, like the aroma that I was getting, I do get some like burnt caramel without a doubt. Or the vanilla is coming through, the bourbon itself coming through. Definitely the toasted oak, get that. That's definitely, I agree with that one. Toasted coconut, as I said too. I don't get, because of all these awesome barrel qualities that are coming through. I don't get a ton, and you do. I mean, you definitely get that sugar, like I'm saying, that burnt caramel, and you do get some of that like smoky leather kind of thing. But again, it's kind of buried, but it's there. But some of that base like figgy, raisin, like that kind of stuff, it's there for a split second. It's like that first split second of like nothing. When the floodgates open, you kind of get that base quad thing. Then these barrel notes just totally take over. And even though I'm saying taking over it, like that takes it over, that base is still nice in there. Everything melds well together. There's a nice like bitter and dark chocolate towards the finish, and definitely as I'm talking now that I have still lingering on my tongue. It's really good. I like this vintage. Yeah, I like this vintage a lot actually. I bought a second bottle to age, and I'm pretty curious to see what some age does this too. Because I mean, I have no problem putting this down, so it's pretty smooth already. It's not obvious. I'm gonna say it's a really big winner. I know quads aren't like super in right now, but you get a good quad, get a good quad aged in bourbon barrels. I mean, come on. But yeah, I'll definitely seek this out. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Check me out on Instagram and Untapped. No hype beer reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.